Welling United Freeview is sponsored by Woosa.
Okay, here with Welling manager Jody Brown. Jody, first home game, 0-0. Take the point?
Yeah, of course, yeah, before the game, and given what we saw on Boxing Day and how tested the squad is at the moment, we would have taken the point before the game, but I thought within the game there was very few opportunities to maybe win it.
I thought first half they had a bright start, but once we settled into the game, it wouldn't have been undeserved if we went in at half time 1-up.
Like I say, I thought we had a few opportunities. I thought we had a lot of decent possession high up the pitch, and I also thought the very first minute when Charlie Penny's broken clear on the halfway line, the referee should have taken some sort of action, and that would have changed that situation, because then that lad's on the booking at least for 90 minutes.
Yeah, that was going to be what my next question is. In the first half, the referee did have a couple of, he set a precedent, shall we say, and then obviously Gallagher's got a yellow card. And what was your thoughts on those early decisions?
I wasn't over the moon with them. I think when people tug someone back, it's a professional foul, and I'm used to seeing yellow cards given for that. I think the two tackles that he did give the yellow cards for probably were yellow cards.
One thing I noticed in the two games is that the players are playing out from the back a lot more. Is that an instruction from yourself, or are they taking it on themselves? No,
it's always the way I play. It's every team I've ever coached, we do encourage to come out from the back with the ball. Don't want the boys doing something they're uncomfortable with, so we maybe didn't try it as much as we did at Dover, because we haven't been on training ground to implement new ideas. But yeah, it's being encouraged from us.
At half time we lost some shape in the team with Barney Williams going off. Sam Corn obviously reverted to right back, and for the first 10 minutes did we lose our shape a little bit in the second half?
Yeah, I thought we lost our shape and concentration. We started doing things that weren't in the script. People started taking it upon themselves to go in areas of the field they probably shouldn't have been, and yeah, we lost concentration. But you do with a young team, don't you? And Corney's done a great job. He's not a right back, is he? Unfortunately, we lost Barney, and Corney come in and done a great job. But you do expect young players to lose concentration for periods within a game. What
happened with Barney? Because he was ill, wasn't he, after Dover?
Yeah, no, it's just an ankle injury.
Is it long term, do you think, or is it going to be?
I hope not. I mean, he played with it, didn't he, in the game? Like, he took the knock fairly early and he played with it, but at half time it was decided that it was in the best interest for him not to carry on.
Obviously into the second half, and the onslaught did come from them. Was that the team talk, expect the onslaught?
Not really. We wanted to build on the platform we'd set, but in football, especially against clubs like Torquay, there is going to be a period in the game where they come at you, and they came at us, but the boys stood up to it really well, didn't they? I mean, they didn't. You didn't see John making great saves, did you? I was quite pleased. The clearance off the line was important, but we had the similar opportunities up there.
I was going to say, Charlie Penny put through, and he was ever so unlucky, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I was over the moon with Charlie today. He's played against a back four almost on his own at times, because we were playing Bass in a slightly deeper position. Charlie's run channels, he's won us free kicks, he's got in on goal a couple of times, and like I say, he set a precedent right in the first minute where he's out-muscled them and rolled him on the halfway line, and he was away. And I think Charlie set his standards right there. I was impressed with him at Dover, and that's why we went with him today. And I think he was a real positive for us. Yeah,
as you say, you played Bass in a deeper role, and was that to give a bit more creativity to the side?
Not really. Obviously, I've done my homework on Torquay, and we felt that the number 6 and the number 8 do like to drop in, and you must have seen they were dropping in to go and get the ball back. They couldn't get on the ball, they couldn't get out from the back. We were forcing them to kick it, and we generally won it. We stopped them playing, and that was Bass's job without the ball, was to stop the 6 and the 8 getting on the ball.
So obviously a point on the board, a lot of positives to take from this.
Far better than Boxing Day. I feel a lot better. I've seen the real sort of Welling United, because obviously I watched the footage before I came out, and Dover I was not shell shocked, but I was really surprised by the lack of character and tenacity that we showed. But I saw all of that today, and we just need to build on that and replicate that again and again and again.
Obviously Jonathan Henley come in and had a solid game. Is he in your thoughts to maybe start the Dover game, or is that something you've got to sit down and have a quiet 5 minutes with yourself about?
Well, they're both on loan, aren't they? And that's got to be worked out first. But John done well today, but Benji did well at Dover, despite 4 goals going in. He had a good game. So yeah, it's a decision I've got to make, but chances are the decision will be made for me with regards to the loan situations.
So a couple of days break now, and then obviously we've got Dover again at the home game. revenge may be an overused word, but is it, you know, to get a reaction from the players after the heavy defeat?
Yeah, of course. You know, it must have hurt everyone's pride. It hurt my pride, and it wasn't even my team. If you know what I mean, I didn't feel responsible for it, but it still hurt my pride losing 4-0. And players are no different. I think we saw that today. There was a much improved tempo about us, and I'm sure we'll see that again against Dover. I'm not going to make ridiculous suggestions because I don't know the group of boys they've got yet. I don't know how they react between games, but today was a massive positive.
Yeah, well done today, Jody. Thanks for your time. Take care.
We come out after the Boxing Day, obviously disappointed with our result and the performance. And I think we took it to them in the first half and carried it on to the second half.
Subscribe to WingsTV now for HD highlights.
Well,